Hello, is my voice working? Yes. Yes, it is now.
I can hear you, so yeah. I think we all
Excellent.
can. Can we all hear Sophia? Pryda, will you be talking in voice or shall we talk for you? It is completely up to you. Chat, please. Okay. For the live stream, I'll repeat what you put in text so that people at home or online, I should say, can follow.
Okay, I'm just going to send a message to the groups, although we seem to have quite a few people here already.
Yeah, I'm so glad to see everybody supporting. Yeah, I see people from Machinima Mondays. I see fellow filmmakers.
Let me just send a quick notice to people.
Yeah.
And then we can start.
And Donnie is live streaming. If you guys would share the stream. And Sophia, I've set the camera to group so we can both handle it.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I see Shenko, Godiva, Peasant, Frutega, Tony, Sienna, Nance. Welcome everybody. Heiko, Ardris, I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. Sunset, hello. Bunny, oh great name, Bunny McLeod. Hello GP. It's so good to see everybody here. We have a was that correct? Oh jeez. I got lucky there. Well, I did my best, I have to say. Tonight we will have one of the strong women in machinima presenting her work. I'm so excited. Yes, Pryda, you deserve your spot here. Well, we all do. This should be more than 2 weeks, huh? Fantasy Fair, this should be 2 months. So we can put everybody on stage.
It's edging up. It used to be 7 days. It's now gosh. 2 and a bit weeks.
Next year it will be 3 weeks.
Yes, and it's the same with the number of regions. Elizabeth swears every year that there will be fewer regions.
Yeah.
And you see how that's working for everyone.
Yeah.
Used to be 10. It's now 22.
Is it 22? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. You know,
it used to be 7 days. And
7 days and 10 sims. Yeah. We need more, don't we? We all send a message to Linden Lab. We want more.
We can't. Linden Lab would probably give us more, but the trouble is, I mean, there's about 50 people at least working on the fair. And it's more keeping that sustained for longer. Yeah. That's so tough.
Okay. Oh, I think it's time to start, isn't it?
Yep.
Pryda, do you need an introduction? Is there anybody here that doesn't know Pryda Parx?
I think you should introduce her.
Yes.
I think you should introduce her for the people who may not.
Yeah. So, you do not? Okay, Peasant. Pryda, if you use chat, I will read what you are typing. Pleased to be able to share some of my work with you. Well, likewise, Pryda, we're proud to have you here. She started making films 8 years ago and spent the first 4 years on a 25-episode, 3-season sci-fi series called Future Shock. I remember that. I watched them all. 4 years on 3 seasons. Well, And more recently, she's been concentrating on mixing Blender animation with elements from Second Life. And Pryda is a much valued member of the machinima community. We learn a lot from her. She's very good at giving feedback and helping other people. She's the queen of all Second Life negos, Nance says. And she would like to start with an episode from Future Shock. We are not going to spend a lot of time talking. We're going to watch a lot of movies. And Pryda says, whilst the whole of Future Shock follows a complex intertwined story, this one is reasonably self-contained. It is all machinima in Second Life and relies a lot on scripted props. So Future Shock episode 10, Reconnaissance. I've loaded the film, so if you guys will count till 3, and if you double click in the middle, and I will give the link in chat too, then we can watch it together. So 3, 2, Well done.
Yes, the technique there, it's amazing. Pryda, although you can't speak, can you hear us in voice? Good.
Prida's asked to not do a lot of talking, but show a lot of movies, which she's a girl of my heart, we say in Holland. See, then we move on. Sophia, your turn.
Okay, so tell us something about the technique you used in that film, because I find it fascinating with the sort of the black and white, the grayscale with the light coming through. So perhaps you could tell us a little about the technique you used. And Pryda says, as I worked on Future Shock, there were a few scenes I couldn't easily make in Second Life, so I tried them with Blender animation instead. It was set at my home. I didn't want to use much texturing as it would have been too much work. Well, yes. I found the power of Blender quite liberating, Pryda says, and this next film is my first fully Blender animation. So, Chantal, if you can set up the next one.
Yeah.
There are some Second Life elements too, says Pryda, like the silhouette dancing animation on the pink phone.
Ah, the fish. Oh, I love this
Fish.
film. Okay, here we go. So the film is loaded. Oh, it says the embed code for this video is not valid. Oh. Shall I just give the link?
There's a gap in the link.
Strange because I tested it. Yeah, okay. Let's click the link and watch together. I'll be quiet.
Ah, I see the dancing on the pink phone.
this one's so cheerful. Have you all stopped watching?
Mm.
I remember you showing it at our meeting. There's another version of it on YouTube. Well, I would encourage you all to go and find Pryda on YouTube and subscribe and watch her films. The music went pretty good though. It was very cheerful, very nice colors. Everything worked for me. Pryda says with this next film, sorry.
There's
You want to
often
go,
a
Sophie?
program with music on YouTube, even when you've got the license for it.
Oh yes, our stream from yesterday was blocked already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah. So I think we're moving to the next film. We're keeping a good pace, huh? With the next film, Pryda wants to create and animate an interesting robot. I'm all for robots. Often robots in fiction are for specific tasks, work or war, but she wanted to make one about an artist robot who creates for its own sake without a care in the world. Here the cave painting is a scene captured from Second Life. And the rest is... Okay. Kirsty, let's see. Submit to the camera. Well, we're not in luck. Let me try again. There we go. It's the pink blob, right? Let's watch it together. 3, 2. Oh, do you want me to stop this? Hang on. That is the next. Oh yeah, the pink. No. Can you give me the link again? I think I'm confusing the note card, or maybe Sophia.
No, it's okay. I've got things that are.
No, it's the same one, the pink blobs. Oh, it's okay. We all feel the stress. You gave the YouTube link as well. So, okay. Okay, we go to this one.
Got it.
It's the same link, Pryda, that you give. No, it's not. I see. Okay. Right, put it in the player. There we go. Yes. Okay, let's double click and watch the film. And yes, there's a donation box here for Relay. Oh, yeah. That is so wonderful.
Yes, it's lovely.
Are we going to the pink blob now? I had requests from the audience. We want to see the pink blobs. But yeah, we go back to the pink blob. Do you want to introduce it? So here the sky and the clouds are an environment capture from Second Life. And she tried some more complex shading in a short story about alien family life and childcare. And here, yeah, the skies and the clouds are an environment capture from Second Life. And how did you do the rest? Was that done in Blender? I know you're the Blender expert. Yes, the rest was in Blender. Okay, let's see if we can load the player. Yes, the pink blob is in. Shall we watch it on 3, 2, 1? 3,
Yes, let's
2.
please. That's very cute. So, Pryda, the next one. Pryda says, I love exploring different animation styles, and for the next film, I wanted to try minimalist, but still keep the story interesting and engaging. So we're now going to see, I believe, concentration. Nothing from Second Life in this film. Oh, this is a beautiful film. So, Countess and Chantal. beautiful. I love that black and white technique.
Mm. And the way you make the world a better place by placing the tree back. It's really, really good.
Yeah. Very strong sense of place. Minimalist, a minimalist approach.
Mm. The predecessor for the next film, another simple but completely different style. And there ain't anything from Second Life with this one either. It's called Light Dance. Let me feed the player. You are giving us a real treat, girl. No, you're not going too fast. It's lovely to see so many movies. And there's only 60 minutes in the hour, so... No, you're right. Yes. Okay, the film is in the player. Let's double click. Shall I count till three? 3, 2, 1, click.
Wow.
So what do you guys think of this, eh? Oh, wow.
Wow. I can't even begin to work out how you did that.
Yeah, we do want to know, before we show you next film, we really have to know how you did that. Let's pick her brain. A free motion capture animation? No. She stuck flowing balls on the end of the bones.
Yes, I could see that. But how did you get them to come together and separate at the end? Wow. So when they came together, you actually reversed the film, did you, to get the effect of them jumping together? Because the physics engines I've seen usually knock things apart. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then at the beginning, when they all jumped together, you'd reverse the film. You reverse the frames on the film. Or was there another way of doing it? Keyframed. Right.
You always say that machinima is a lot of work, but yeah, I tried Blender. I find it, well, I don't have the hours in the day to learn it properly. I find it very time consuming. So, yeah, it is powerful, yeah. You're the master of the universe there, which we will never be in machinima here.
Okay.
Yeah. Pryda says she really likes it. Blender. She's hardly scraped the surface. Well, she's doing very well.
So, after a couple of pure Blender films, she returned pure machinima.
And with the next film, Pryda wanted the look of it to stand out and settled on a pencil sketch styling. It's hard work to do a lot of action in machinima, so my scenes are relatively static. Okay. The focus instead was on delivering a powerful emotional story, dealing with the consequences of an action rather than the action itself. And it's called Death of a Fairy. Okay, it's in the player. Let's count down. 3, 2.
This is beautiful. Wow. That was so sad and so beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Printer says, when I made the fish film, the animation reacted to the music. With this next film, I wanted to extend the idea with the action almost guiding the music. I chose one of my favorite classical music pieces. To break up the Blender sections, I play the piano in Second Life. And This is Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata.
Okay, the film is in the player, so let's 3, 2, 1. Yay! I'm clapping too.
That was
Oh,
lovely.
that's lovely.
Yeah.
I know I've seen it before, but when you watch it every time you see something new, so that was lovely. Yeah, me too. And that music is so soothing. It's beautiful, huh? Well, Beethoven. So now we go from classical music to classic cinema. So Pryda says, I had this story in mind for quite a while, but it was not initially sure. She wasn't sure how to deliver it. Put the brain of a cat in a cyber body in a Blade Runner style cyberpunk setting and see what happens. Great. The building size animation. The building size animated video screen is from Second Life. The movie is called Cyber Kitty.
I have to say, in a way, Blade Runner is, of course, classic cinema, but I'm so old now that I see it as contemporaneous.
Mm. Yeah. So you're in for a treat. We're going to look at Cyber Kitty. So let's count down. 3, 2, 1.
Poor dog.
Oh, that is putting the mind of a cat in. Yeah, I recognize my cat's behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye, doggy.
Pryda says, often when I make a film, it evolves quite a bit as I try out different tools and techniques. This film, I worked out all the story and scenes in a picture board before starting to work on it. The underground backgrounds are all machinima from Second Life. And I gather it's rather popular on YouTube.
Yeah, I think it has a lot of views, so let's add some views and let's subscribe to her YouTube channel. Okay, it's in the player. Let's see if it's loaded. It has for me. Are you guys ready for the mermaids? Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
What an evil mermaid! Selling all her fishy friends for just some more jewels to wear. Well, what sort of behaviour is that?
Yeah, be careful. There's a lot of mermaids in Second Life. They will come and complain or want their share of the loot. Huh?
Especially at Fantasy Fair.
Okay, we're moving on to the next film. And Pryda is saying back to classic cinema. She wanted to capture the mood of Pulp Fiction in her next film. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Here we go. This style is dialogue heavy, but I'm still not comfortable with lip syncing, so I adopted a speech bubble and squeaking approach instead. And the film is called A Slice of Red Life. I remember the story it caused at our meeting. It's wonderful. So it's in the player. No, that's the mermaid. There we go. There's the rats. Can you all see it? Let's count down. 3, 2. Oh,
That
God.
was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, my final film today is another mix of Second Life and Blender. It's my favourite one too. I wanted to show some of the beautiful regions in Second Life, and at the same time create a high energy and detailed animation with lots going on to bind it all together. So this is called World Builder.
Okay, I've loaded the camera. Can you guys see it? Oh, this is a fun one. So let's go. 3, 2.
That's lovely. Pryda, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your films with us. Yeah.
Not sure if I get that one, so can you explain? I mean, there's very little time for questions. So what did you want to tell with the last one? Ah, yes. The Peter says it's about making virtual worlds and enjoying the whole process. Yes, I think we all are familiar with that. Yes.
Yes.
Chica Ghost was here yesterday and we showed him a cinema made at one of her builds, her worlds. Yes. Yeah, Prita, I can only say thank you so much. I'm so glad I talked you into this. Prita's very modest and I don't know why. Isn't she wonderful?
She is
She's
wonderful.
amazing.
And I hope you enjoyed this, Pryda, as much as I think the audience enjoyed it too.
Prita says, yeah, she enjoyed it. I know she did. She says she's always happy to talk about filmmaking. If anyone here wants to contact her directly, she's all in for it. Thank you so much, Pryda. Are there any urgent questions from the audience? And please subscribe to her channel. She's given the link in chat. So we all thank you, I think. And quick questions? You have about half a minute.
Yes.
Yes, it's amazing films, very diverse. And yeah, you look at it from so many different angles, which is so unusual for a filmmaker.
Mm.
It is prolific. I admire you for that, Pryda. Yes, they can take years to do, like you say, 4 years on that series you started with.
Mm.
So the question is if we will ever see Bruff in another project. Lance is asking. That's from the first series, the 4 years making. So Pryda's working on the next movie. It's going to take 3 months already. Wow. And it's about a pouncing kitten. Oh, we love your kitten and dogs. That poor dog, that poor mermaid.
I know.
Naughty mermaid.
Naughty mermaid, bad
Naughty
mermaid,
mermaid, bad girl.
selling out the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe films taking 3 months, she says, as she contemplates doing the episode 4 of Omega Hex.
Yeah. I think every filmmaker here knows. Although there's some people here that are very fast in production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Godiva was saying, was it Godiva who was saying she'd edited something quite complex in a single night?
Yeah. She worked all night, huh? Oh, Godiva's here. Yeah. And she heard the birds sing in the morning, I'm sure. Yeah. Have you never done that in the past, Sophia? I have.
I've done it, yeah.
I came late at real life work, and I didn't know how to explain it. Why are you late? Well, couldn't tell them.
Yeah. I've been editing a film. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, The Mermaid is dark. It's so funny and so cheerful and bright, and then suddenly...
And then suddenly the fish are caught, and you realise she sold them out.
Yeah. Well, I liked the mind of the cat in the cyber one, and the poor dog. When the dog barked in your film, the dog that's staying in my house jumped. So that was a good bark. All free sound effects, yeah. If you ever need barking sounds, I can deliver. All free sound effects, yeah. It's a complex business making films, and you do really well. So I am looking forward to your next one for sure.
Yes, the pouncing kitten.
Yeah. So I think we've never seen so many films in 1 hour. This was really good paced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep an eye on Pryda, please, people, or come to the Machinima meetings on Monday, or contact her directly. And we have another filmmaker here tomorrow, another strong lady in Machinima. Teal Aurelia will be here talking about her work and showing movies.
And at 2:00 today, we have MacGyver Mode, who is showing in a slightly unusual capacity because he's going to be talking about his new project, which is a novel.
Okay.
So we're going to be hearing about that. Pryda, once again, thank you. I'm going to run and take a brief break before I lead a tour at 1 p.m.
And
Thank you.
Pryda says, thank you so much for exploring my creative journey with me. Well, thank you for inviting us, for taking us